What's going on? What's going on? All right, you know what time it is, and you know what rhyme it is. As usual, I'm your gracious host, A6, and today we're going to be talking about things that people are kind of concerned about again. Now, we talked about this earlier in the year, man. I think this had to have been at least 3 months ago now, maybe 4 months ago. But it's coming back around because everybody was saying in the beginning there's going to be another wave. They pretty much inferred there will be another wave, so we knew that there'd be another round of this craziness. So, before we begin, I appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, all that good stuff, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Trying to get up to at least 500 subscribers. These are all organic subscribers. Ain't no synthetic bullshit. I don't buy views. I don't buy subscribers. That's why some of my videos don't have a lot of views, because I don't cheat the system. I play the game by the rules. And I don't believe in buying subscribers and all the other craziness. So, yeah, that's pretty much what that is. So, let's get right to the topic now. So, people are basically worried about the lockdowns again. Another round of lockdowns coming. And, this time the lockdowns are supposed to be pretty heavy, even more severe than the first ones. They're talking about overseas, people have to call the government and ask permission to leave their house. That's what they're saying. Now, I don't know how true that's going to be for here, because nobody really knows what's going to happen. I got a good idea that shit's not going to fly. And here's another thing. They've closed down Chicago starting today for 30 days. That weird looking black lady, that's I think she's the mayor or some shit. Might be the governor. Honestly, I don't pay attention to her at all because she's fucking weird. And she strikes me as a goddamn bot. She might be a fucking android. Like that, yo. There's no way a regular person would come out of the house looking like that. I refuse to believe that's a real person. So with that said, this chick basically has told everybody, hey, we got another 30-day lockdown. This one's going to be more stringent than the last. You can't celebrate Thanksgiving. No gatherings at all. Stay in your house. Don't go to work. Business owners, you gotta close your business. And people are like, you can suck my dick. I'm not doing shit. We did that shit the first time. Y'all said wear the masks and we can flatten the curve, this, that, and the third. This is all their rhetoric that they were using. Wear the masks and we can flatten the curve. Everywhere you go, here in every city that's not democratic, that's the best way I can put together the explanation. And I don't think it's by coincidence. Everywhere you go, including Maryland, man, when you go out, people are wearing masks. People are wearing masks by themselves, sitting on park benches with nobody around. By themselves, nobody near them. They're wearing masks. People are wearing masks in their car by themselves. People are wearing masks when they're walking with the people they grew up with. People are wearing masks. I'm looking at a guy wearing a mask walking right now. People are wearing masks everywhere. I don't fucking wear them because I don't believe in that bullshit. I wore mine the first month and a half because they told us just wear the mask for the first month and a half, and we should be fine to go back to normal. I kind of knew that was bullshit, but I'm like, all right, let me just entertain this shit just so I can say I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Then they said, hey, yeah, it's gonna take a little longer. We don't know when we're gonna get back to normal, but just wear the mask for another month. I said, you know what? No, I'm not doing that shit. That shit's retarded. Now here we are almost in December, and motherfuckers are still wearing masks because of a stupid ass statute or mandate. Here's the thing, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens in Chicago, because a lot of those white people, here's the thing, white people don't tolerate the government telling them what they can't do. You can get away with that shit with black people because we so used to being kicked over and shit like that. We just adapt to whatever circumstance we put in as a people, as collectively. White people ain't going for that shit. Well, I don't think white people are not going to lay down and take that shit. Hell no. It's going to be a goddamn war zone in Chicago, I predict, man. Motherfuckers, or at least the government's going to get back the fuck down, for real, in Chicago. Or, here's another scenario, or it could turn into a situation where, they on some shit like, all right, y'all got that, whatever. Or they make it just seem like, or there's no news coverage of them backing down, of course, because they don't want everybody to get the same idea. But, man, there's so many layers to this shit. It's hard to know where to start. First off, if you live in a Republican city that doesn't have a Democratic governor or anything like that, that was a very wise decision to grow up where you grew up at. Now, not to say that Republican cities don't have problems. I'm not taking sides when it comes to that. We have to be aware of the obvious thing that's in front of us. It is a fact that Democratic cities are basically being the ones that are instituting mask mandates and shutdowns. That's a fact. Let's look at the facts. It is a fact that a majority of red states and cities aren't instituting mask mandates. They basically making it optional. You're pretty much a goddamn weirdo if you wear it, but you can wear it optionally. It's not mandatory. That's a fact. All right. Looking at the facts, it's very clear what's going on. If you can't read between the lines, maybe this is not the channel for you, because it is what it is on that one. Now they say, oh well, what about the vaccines? There was a government health officials basically recommended a mandatory vaccine shot for all New Yorkers. Now here's the thing about that. If you're taking benefits and privilege from the government, you are subject to get a vaccine. I think right now is the best time, and I'm gonna tell y'all this because this is what I know, and you can do your own research. Now is the best time to address your status. Address your status. Are you a U.S. citizen? You might want to address that, because, and it's not, and I'm not necessarily saying moving. Honestly, and those who know, out of all my followers, you probably have maybe one that knows what I'm talking about. But the information is all out there. I would highly suggest Yusuf L. Start there, and you can thank me later. But now is more important than ever to address that and to get your shit right with the government, because at this current time, they are tripping super heavy. And right now is the time to get your shit right. And that's the best thing I can give you. I can only lead you to the water. You got to drink it. So there you go. Yusuf L. YUSUF space EL on YouTube. Check him out and listen to a lot of the videos. He's got a section for newbies and beginners and shit. He's got whole audio books on there on shit like this. Look into that and thank me later. But yeah, man, that's pretty much where we at. The government is tripping right now, and we have to act accordingly. So the first thing is to try to do it in a very diplomatic way, should I say? Interesting choice of words. And we all know what the next one is, but nobody wants to fucking go there because don't nobody want that shit at the end of the day. So hey, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Meanwhile, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.